Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling that everything is going your way. I want to say welcome to the Voice of Hope Connection. I am D. Foster III, President and CEO of Wake Up Global Networks, and now the host of the Voice of Hope Connection. Before we get started, I want you to like this. I want you to hit somebody up, text them, and let them know they can get real live, on the spot inspiration for the upcoming week. I want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Go to all of our social media platforms, the Voice Over Podcast on IG and TikTok, and the Voice Over Pod on X to know when we upload every Friday brand new relevant content. Listen, this morning I was on my way from DC, and obvious there was a accident or some kind of road construction delay. So I have this thing called, which I'm sure many of you do, called Waze. And so because I'm from the DC area and pretty much know DC, when Waze redirected me, I was hesitant because I said in my mind, this doesn't make sense. I've grown up in DC. I was born in DC. I'm very familiar with DC. And I've never made a connection from DC to Virginia on this route. Well, long story short, I decided to follow Waze. And needless to say, Waze knew which route I should take, even opposed my knowledge and my intellect. Now, what am I saying? This week, you will face probably a lot of crossroads in your life. This week, no doubt many of us will feel very perplexed and maybe confused. But there's a script where Job says to his maker, his source, God, "Thou knowest the way that I should take." In other words, and amidst all of this confusion, and amidst all of me going against my intellect, and amidst all of me going against what I know myself, I know you see a route that's better for me. What am I saying? This week, I want to encourage and yet challenge you to simply, when you get to those times where there may be an accident or road construction in your path, and you're kind of diverted, instead of, like I could have and wanted to, but I've learned, going the way I know and ignoring Waze and it taking me longer, this week I want you to trust the process. Now, I know sometimes that's very difficult for us as human beings. But remember, Job said, "Thou knowest the way. You made me. You created me. You know my whole uprising. You know the way that I should go and the steps that I should make." And as a result of me following Waze, I diverted all of the traffic, all of the hindrances, all of the future calamities, all of the wasted time. And needless to say, I got to my destination safe and on time. This week, I'm encouraging you, amidst all the turmoil that we possibly could face, all the distractions, all the crossroads, I want you to go in and take a breath and say like Job, you know God in me. You know the way I should take, and trust the process. And I guarantee you that, like me, you will get to your destination safely and on time. Listen, I want to say thank you for joining us every Sunday morning for this Voice of Hope connection. Immediately following at 7:30 p.m. a.m. Eastern Standard Time, following this call, I encourage you to join us in the Voice of Healing community prayer call. That's right. You can get on a call. All of us need healing. All of us have experienced physical, mental, spiritual trauma, hurt. But this is a community of people, regardless of background, race background, religious background, regardless of gender, sex. We get on the call and we have affirmations, and there's an energetic exchange, and we release healing power to one another. Wow, has it been powerful? The number is at the bottom of the screen. Now, if you want a prayer request, if you want us to lift up your request specially, you have time to email me at thevoiceovertheglobe at gmail.com. Thevoiceovertheglobe at gmail.com. We don't need your name. You can just say, I'm going to be on the call, or I can't be on the call, but can you lift this concern? And we will lift it. And everyone on the call will begin to release the positive healing, synergy, energy, and vibration to meet your need. Join us at our community, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The number is at the bottom of the screen. Until next week, there is hope. Let's continue to connect.